Okay, this is another AdWords Profit Guard video, and this might be the most profitable one for you yet. It's a quick, fairly easy technique that really very few people do, but it's crucial, and I'm going to show you why. And this is about how you can save $3,086 in 10 minutes. And by 10 minutes, I mean about 6 minutes for me to run through this quickly, and then the 4 minutes or so for you to actually go and do it. And what we're going to focus on here is the performance of your content network ads. And just so I know that you know what I'm talking about, when I say content network, I mean all those websites across the web showing Google ads. That's what I mean by content network. So, and also to make sure you know why this is important, I really only need one word: traffic. Google's content network ads will open the floodgates for your campaign. Let me show you some data here to prove it. This is one ad group. Only 338 clicks are coming from the search network versus, look at the content network here. It's giving us 15,227 clicks. That's about 4,405% more traffic coming from the content network versus the search network. So the important thing though is that not all traffic from the content network is actually created equal. And now let me show you now where you may be getting royally screwed. Here's a little summary of data we found. We looked at by domain how our ads were actually doing. And look at these. Look at this screaming conversion right here of 0.26%. We are paying $39.46 per conversion on XP.com. That is a horrible performance. As I mentioned in previous videos, we look to pay about $1 per conversion. This is 39.46 times that. And here you can see our loss per year of $946.98. Now, you add up all these losses per year that these really bad domains were giving us, and that comes to $2,777.22. Now, let me show you how you can find this data for yourself and see what domains are screwing you. You're going to go into your AdWords account and click on reports here, then come down here to placement performance, and then you want to export that report into Excel and take a look at what's going on. Now, just to be sure, here's a step-by-step in case you want to pause the video and do this right now. Now, when you go in there, Google is going to give you, and you export it, Google gives you this very messy report, and it's really unfortunate and contradicts the kind of do no evil mantra that they have, but they make it very difficult for you to go in and see actually which websites are not converting for you. And you know, maybe that's because they don't want you to know. I don't know, but it would be profitable for me, but it's not profitable for them, and that may be why they don't do it. But this is what the raw data looks like. Now, once you find those domains that are not performing, you can go in here and you're going to want to click right here on excluded sites and then add them to your list right here of sites to not display your ads on. So as we sifted through the data, our ads were showing on a lot of different networks, but really not all of them were converting. So as we perused further, we found a couple example sites. So 92wy.com was showing our ads and not converting at all. We looked at it and we saw $1,396 going right out the window. And in total, we actually found 162 bad domains to add to our negative list. And that was resulting in us losing a grand total of $3,086 per year. And I felt like a fool for having taken so long to find this data, and I'll be honest, I'd like to shed a tear for all the money that I've lost over the periods that I didn't know this. So I urge you to ask yourself, how much money are you losing right now? And go in and take a look what I just showed you. So remember that content network can give you a ton of traffic, but you need to manage it wisely, or certain domains will be sucking your money from you, and Google obviously doesn't care given how poorly they present the data. So unfortunately, this is yet another very tedious task that is required if you want your AdWords funds to perform at their full potential. This is how you go in and tweak your advertising to dominate your competition. Because as you take away the bad performing ads, your then advertising becomes more profitable and you can focus your funds on those that are performing well. And now that you know this critical insight, please, for the love of all that is holy, go optimize and save yourself some money.